The Red Book, Adult Children of Alcoholics and/or Dysfunctional Families, approved by the 2006 ACA Annual Business Conference. Table of Contents, Adult Child. Interview with Tony A. in 1992. ACA History. The concept of adult child came from the Alateens who began the Hope for Adult Children of Alcoholics meeting. The original members of our fellowship, who were over 18 years old, were adults, but as children they grew up in alcoholic homes. Adult child means that when confronted, we regress to a stage in our childhood. Editor's note: more than a decade has passed since our founder, primary founder, Tony A., was interviewed on the topic of the fellowship that he helped create. For this book, we will use Tony's words as the foundation to define the adult child personality. An adult child is someone who responds to adult situations with self-doubt, self-blame, or a sense of being wrong or inferior, all learned from stages of childhood. Without help, we unknowingly operate with ineffective thoughts and judgments as adults. The regression can be subtle, but it is there sabotaging our decisions and relationships. We have our book. The 22nd Annual Business Conference of Adult Children of Alcoholics voted unanimously to approve this text as the fellowship book. The ACA Big Book, or Red Book, is a meeting book, steps book, traditions book, workbook, and group guide. The idea of an ACA basic text began in 1991 with several ACA members envisioning a comprehensive book that contained the experience, strength, and hope of ACA, in addition to offering all the meeting and service material needed to start an ACA group. ACA members from the Los Angeles, San Fernando Valley intergroup drew up a table of contents from blank paper. One member recalls, "We wanted a book that could be used to hold a meeting anywhere, anytime. We wanted a book that could be used for topic discussions, step studies, and workshops. We wanted a book that a sponsor could use to guide a sponsee through the recovery process. We wanted a workbook, items, so that members could write down their thoughts and discuss questions with ACA friends. We envisioned a handbook written by adult children. The ACA Handbook Committee adhered to the 1991 wishes of these visionary members. With spiritual guidance and with humility, we submit this book for fellowship use. We believe this book represents the most complete description of the ACA experience from our fellowship view. In addition to the 12 steps, this book contains extensive fellowship writing on the 12 traditions, sponsorship, inner child, and reparenting. The book also contains 120 shares recorded voluntarily at ACA meetings and events during the past 10 years. These meetings, discussions represent the ACA voice, which offers hope for recovery from the effects of growing up in a dysfunctional family. We realize this is only a beginning. With this book, we hope to begin a discussion on the greater meaning of ACA recovery. We believe this discussion will lead to new levels of clarity for adult children. With this in mind, we leave the reader with a question to consider as you read this book. What does ACA mean to you? ACA Handbook, Big Book Committee, September 2006.